A Lowcountry woman has a 100-year-old tie to Clemson-South Carolina rivalry with the annual football game expected tomorrow. She says she wants everyone to see this piece from her family's history. News 2's Katie Fong-Vongsa heard from her about the generational relic. Hey, Katie, tell us a little bit more.
Hi, AC. Well, Carla Hart has been holding on to a century-old Clemson-Carolina game ticket for years after it was passed down to her. She says both schools say it is the oldest known ticket.
It's believed to be the oldest known ticket in Clemson University and the University of South Carolina's archives.
But before they could go through that process, they needed to authenticate it to make sure it was valid, and that's perfectly understandable. So they sent it to archives at Clemson. They could not 100% authenticate it at that point because they didn't have a ticket this old in their own archives.
The ticket was her great-uncle's. He graduated from Clemson in 1925. The ticket to the game, dated October 23, 1924, is fully intact because he didn't end up going to that game. It's been passed through her family now for generations.
My father surprised me with handing me this ticket out of the blue about 25 years ago, and I kept it safely for a couple years before I had it framed, and ever since then I've had it on display in my house. He would be exceptionally proud right now. I know he's smiling in heaven for sure.
For the Hart family, the storied Palmetto rivalry runs deep. Many of her family members, including herself, are alums of Clemson, so she liked the idea of using the ticket to display their long-standing pride.
Well, it's always been cool to me, of course. I look at it every day that I'm in my home. If I'd known it probably had this history of being the oldest ticket, maybe I would have come out 15 years ago or so. But I decided a long time ago just to sit tight and wait to the centennial anniversary to make it known as a symbol of this great rivalry.
Though Hart won't be at the game tomorrow, she will be cheering for the Tigers to turn over the 0-3 loss from 100 years ago.
For noon at Memorial Stadium in Clemson. In studio, Katie Fong-Vongsa, Count on 2.